Here's the truth. In the next few years, your job might not exist and your team might be, let's just say, 90% AI. And no, Agile won't save you. And as an advocate for agility, especially its applicability outside of tech teams, I'll be the first to tell you this. Because while everyone is out here doing daily stand-ups, AI just built and launched a product overnight with zero humans involved. And so today, I want to talk about the uncomfortable truth behind Agile as we know it, just showing you why most teams are seemingly sleepwalking through what we know now and our practice, or that practice is fast becoming obsolete. How smart everything around us is moving with AI, right? And businesses who are adapting are the ones teaming up with AI instead of fighting it. Say what you want about AI. There's mixed reactions to it. My take is, hey, it's already out of the Pandora's box. The cat is already out of the bag. What are we fighting it for? We'll do best than to embrace it, right? Just embrace it. It's already here. So let's figure out how to use it to our advantage. Now, this is in theory, right? I've seen it happen. I've built it, and if you stick with me for a few minutes, I'll show you what's working now. Mostly, the reality is agility won't fix everything, and nor will AI, by the way. Let's go. As a hobby, I've trained in martial arts for years now, and over time I started to see things slightly differently, especially its applicability in real life situations, right? At first, when I started, I focused on, of course, the traditional forms. All traditional martial arts tends to go with katas, sequences, those structured steps that help you remember your technique. And let's be honest, that's what helps you pass the bell tests, like your exam. You cram, you go download it, and you pass. If you apply this in realistic scenarios, there's a chance, especially under pressure, that all these step-by-step techniques would not work. They simply wouldn't. And depending on the situation, it may even get you in bigger trouble. That's if you don't even freeze completely. But what really shifted things for me is just digging into how those forms, those katas, those step-by-step things I've trained translate into real-world self-defense. And if there's one lesson that stuck with me through all of this, the best self-defense isn't the fastest move, it's situational awareness. It's not about knowing how to respond. It's about knowing when to respond, when to engage, when to adapt, and sometimes when to step back and reassess, or simply run if that opportunity presents itself. And honestly, that mindset applies directly to business, especially right now. Because AI isn't on its way, it's already here. Take it or leave it, right? It's already here. And if you're still running business off a 10-year-old playbook, you're not reading the room correctly. And that's not strategy. That's like standing still while everything else is moving around you. You see, AI is no longer a future threat. It's already reshaping how we work. Support teams are automating responses, product managers are using AI for customer insights, operation leaders are optimizing in real time with machine learning. So whether you're a solo founder or leading a team, work is changing real fast today. And there's some reports indicating that 40% of jobs may just well disappear drastically or evolve by 2037. And I dare say this may be happening faster than that, if we're going by the trend and the pace at which AI and everything about it is going right now. And this is not clickbait, guys. It's a sign that business as usual, it no longer cuts it. It just doesn't. But This isn't about choosing AI or humans. It's really about shifting from outputs to outcomes faster and less waste. The most impactful teams today are already blending human judgment with machine learning and machine efficiency. The shift requires clarity, not chaos, right? Awareness and not blind adoption. So here's a suggestion, right? Start simple. We talked about accepting change in our last conversation here, but if you start by one, identifying one customer facing process that you have in your space right now. Two, test it with a single AI touch point, just with a small team, right? Three, measure it. Measure the speed, the quality, and the satisfaction from testing that too. If it works, scale it. If it does not, adjust. This is what modern agility looks like: grounded, experimental, and outcome focused. So we'll look at a few concrete examples across support, product, operations, and creative work, and how these teams already are using these principles to get real results without losing their human touch. Okay, here's where we challenge a big assumption. The idea that doing agile, again in quote, right, means you're future ready. That if you just follow the rituals, you'll be fine. Hey, let's be honest. Rituals can feel productive without actually being productive. You can run the cleanest sprint in history, check all the boxes, and still be outpaced by a leaner, AI-enhanced competitor. So, is Agile broken? No, it's not broken. It's just not a complete system. It needs to evolve with the environment. See, Agile was originally designed for human-led interactions, right? Iterations. But today we're dealing with machine-accelerated complexity. That's a different game. When Agile was the whole concept, the whole principles around it was formed, it was to move away from traditional project management, which in itself seemed too sequential, too, you go one step and then move to the next step and then you move to the next step. Initiate, plan, execute, monitor and control, and then close and then restart. But today, you don't have that opportunity. So Agile came. But if you follow the guidelines in the Agile manifesto and everything verbatim without adjusting to your reality, you're probably doing the same thing that it was going against from traditional project management, because the very nature of Agile is to be that, meaning there's got to be room to adjust. So today, the teams thriving right now, they're remixing, they're using Agile and AI, they are staying grounded in customer needs while leveraging automation to deliver faster and smarter. So what does it look like in real life? Let's get specific. In customer support, use AI to handle the repetitive stuff, auto triage tickets, draft responses, suggest help articles, while the human agents, the people behind that, step in for the high emotion, high complexity issues that need to be dealt with. So let the automation take care of all the stuff that is monotonous and quite predictable, repetitive, as I've mentioned before. And while you focus on the strategy, the human elements, all of that piece of it. Here's an example. A company we worked for recently cut response times by 30% in 2 weeks with an AI-assisted triage system or just a simple chatbot that helps answer some immediate questions, also gathering customer information in the process. 2, in product development, you can let AI crunch the data for you, spot trends, and suggest features. See, I found tools like Perplexity, Grok AI does very well in research because it show you the sources and everything. I'll use other solutions like Claude to help me form my idea, maybe make my prompt better. Take all that information I gathered, put it in ChatGPT, use it to create, if it's a proposal, if it's a creative brief, whatever it is, whatever information I need. Use the marketing research tool within ChatGPT. Use that to help you understand the marketing dynamics, right? Use all of this together and you form a formidable process within your workflow, right? So, an example, if you're using AI to do generated prompts, it could help you increase activation by 15% or more. So, number three, in operations, AI can help you forecast. For instance, you can forecast demand and reroute logistics if you're in such a team, while your team would focus on strategy, not fire drills. An example of this is this is done right, you can cut late shipments and by as much as 20 to 30% just using AI rerouting, right? So there are many ways to think about how to use this in operations. Number four, in marketing and knowledge work, AI can help you draft, summarize, and outline whatever it is you're working on. You, the human, then refine the tone, the message, and the brand voice, essentially making things a lot smoother for you. So an instance of this is a marketing brief could take as long as 3 days to get all your creative team on board and put your ideas together. But you could do this in 20 minutes without losing the creative edge if you just implement AI correctly. Now, one key thing here, if you notice, is none of this replaces your team. None of this replaces the need for your team to be involved in all of this, right? It only upgrades your work, if at all, right? If anything. The shift isn't about control, it's about capability. If you treat AI like a team member with responsibilities, goals, and oversight, it can become one of the most productive assets in your organization. But here's the catch. It only works, of course, if you embed it with intention, as we've noted before. Don't wait for some huge AI transformation roadmap. Here's a lean, fast-moving approach you could implement today, even starting today, right now. Week one, choose one process, as we highlighted before, just one. Map it, find one potential AI tool, use case for it, and then make a plan on how you want to use it. Week two, launch a 10-day pilot. Keep the team small, whoever is implementing this. If you have a large team, make it cross-functional. Shows people across the organization, not somebody doing the same thing all the time, right? Just have a cross-functional team, get them involved. Week three, gauge the results now you've had and time, cost, quality, and satisfaction. Did it help? If it did, by all means, scale up. If it didn't, hey, you know what you want to learn from it, extract from it. This is week four now. If it works, systemize it. If it didn't, extract what you will. Put everything else in your stuff not to try again. Or reiterate, and if it works, and make the process better again. So you can also add AI improvements to your backlog. Essentially, some like any other user story with clear goals, testable outcomes, and guardrails. Invest in practical fluency, not AI mastery. Remember our catchphrase here. It's about progress, not about perfection. If you invest in different on your team, for instance, writers can now learn to prompt better. Analysts can now validate model outputs. Managers then learn how to spot when AI is wrong. Because the truth is, AI does hallucinate. I mean, I think it was Sam Altman who mentioned that ChatGPT hallucinates. Occasionally it does. And if you give it a prompt and it can't find the data, it will make it up. And if you run that as gospel, hey, might have yourself to blame. So while there are no guardrails broadly in the AI space, everybody's still trying to figure out how to do that. Within your own workspace, you can create your own guardrails. So this is how you get to set governance real early, right? What's the data source? Is it valid? Who approves the output? And how do you flag bias or drift? And this is how, in small steps, your team is now getting grounded in how to use AI, no longer seeing it as a threat. I don't think there's any value in continuing to fight this emerging technology that's already around us. It's only going to keep getting better. Whether you like it or not, it's out here. So it's here to stay. We should embrace it. Let me be clear. At the end of the day, this isn't about replacing people with machines. It's really about giving your people the tools and capacity to do their best work. AI doesn't remove the need for people. It removes the busy work that burns out. That's how to look at it. So your support reps become problem solvers. Your analysts become strategists. Your marketers become better storytellers. And your role, well, you become the designer of the systems that deliver value at scale. When AI takes care of the routine, your team gets to focus on what matters: the connection, creativity, strategy, innovation, all that good stuff. So what now? You've got the insight, you've got example, now it's time to act. Here's what you can do. You could visit dapmsolutions.com, book a complimentary call with us. You walk away with a custom assessment of where AI fits in your workflow, actionable next steps to start experimenting right now, and a free guide. This isn't a sales pitch. It's a conversation to get you ahead of the curve before the curve gets ahead of you. And if you find value in what we do and you feel we could work together, by all means, we'll find ways to do that. However, if you found enough value in this and it's something you want to implement yourself, that'll make me happy as well. I only ask one thing. If this sparks something in you, please share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe, leave a comment. It helps us get better. I welcome any feedback you might have for us. Thanks for tuning in again to the Agile Made Simple, the MVP Mindset chat. We'll be digging into newer and spicy topics next. I'm thinking if we want to say is AI gone? Is Agile gone? I beg your pardon. So is Agile gone, or is it just getting started? Until then, stay curious, stay sharp, stay situationally aware. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Thanks for tuning in.